Super Mega Eric 1 back here again, this time with a little fun logo here. The Tequila Worms. Looks good on the jersey, looks great in gameplay. The only thing I would do is I would take the background off, but I do the background here just so you can, just highlights the logo better. On the jersey, it looks better without the background. You can faintly see it, and in gameplay you can see it. So I'm just gonna leave it in here just for so you can see the logo better. But I would highly recommend taking this layer off. So this is a 31 layer, essentially 30 layer logo. Had some fun making it, and let's get to it. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe so you never miss a logo. I have over 160 logos and videos on the channel here. This is a non-monetized channel. I just do this for the fun and love of the game. Always happy to take on a challenge if somebody has something they'd like me to try to do because they're struggling with it. Happy to help. If you have questions, please ask. I'm always here to help. You know, the community works together to help each other through, you know, with issues in the game or questions about the game. You know, same thing with logos here, so happy to help. You can email me at supermegaeric and the number 1, so supermegaeric1@gmail.com, or message me in the comments and I'll happily answer anything. Love to hear comments, both positive and, you know, if there's something you don't like, no worries. Don't care, but that's the way it's going to be. My logos are large because I'm more of a hockey fan than baseball fan, and so you look at hockey jerseys, they have large logos. I think it looks better anyway, and that's what we're going to go with here. So colors, you're going to do a gold-ish. So you look at, I just took the saturation down just a shade, and I'm about just a shade under the halfway point in that yellow, that dirty yellowish range. And I did 2 shades of green. Took the saturation down quite a bit, down to just past the S, and there's where the green just starts to, just before it starts hitting the blue. And then I did darker green for outlining, full saturation right there. And then a red. I did a left side red, took the saturation down just to shade the muted a little bit, just because I think it meshed better with the colors. So the bright red probably wouldn't have worked really well with this. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so first thing, you just did square 2 in yellow and enlarge it. All right, and again, if you're new to the channel, I do position 1, position 2, rotation, and scale. That way you can write it down or watch the videos many times you need to create this on, you know, if you want to recreate it on your logo, your jerseys, okay, until they come up with a wonderful sharing thing, which I'm hoping that they will steal the vault from that crappy The Show baseball game. And if you like The Show, don't comment on it. That game sucks. It's not where near as fun as this game. So anyway, start off with ring in red, -29, -44, 0, and 77. Then I do half circle in red, -29, -59, 180, and 67. Mountains in red, 9, 36, 0, and 41. That's giving us our background. And then I start working on the hat. So instead of doing an outline, which then would outline everything, I just wanted to do individuals because I knew that I was probably going to have plenty of room on this. So I did ellipse 1 in red, 95, 125, 0, and 42. And then I do ellipse 2 in red for the back end of the hat, 130, 70, 0, 34. And then for the little top of the hat, another ellipse 2 in red, 161, 109, 348, and 25. Then I go with the yellowish gold in ellipse 2, 118, 74, 5 rotation, 34 scale, and then ellipse 1, 95, 121, 0, and 39. And you might ask why I didn't just do these like right after. It's like I wanted to set the background first, and then the hat's not, the border on the rim of the hat, especially on the top and you look at the bottom are not exactly symmetrical all the way around. I didn't want that. I wanted it to have a slight offset effect. All right. Then I did the letter I, capitalized. Font 3, just to start the cactus, super easy cactus, guys, is the letter I and the letter J. Really super simple, easy to do. Letter J, font 3. Sorry, so sorry, my bad. All right, so the letter I is at -136, 52, 181, and 15. I put it just slightly off. I didn't want it to be, straight up and down. And then the J in font 3, -124, 68, 10, and 7. Copy flip, -145, 53, 355, and 6. I made it just slightly smaller. Then I did sun in black. Okay. -60, 143, 4, and 17. And then baseball 2 in red. -60, 141, 21, and 10. You can do that one any way you want. And then I put outline in there, and the outline is the darker green. Okay. And I think I upped it 1. And so then I do ellipse 1 in the lighter muted green. 101, 62, 44, 36. Copy it. 76, -42, 287, 35. Copy it. -34, -49, 244, 38. And then ellipse 2 for the back end, -141, -59, 67, and 27. Then you have to have a swish 10, so it makes a really good cheesy mustache. This time we're doing it where it's going to, the big end's on the right, swooping up towards the left. And that's at 67, 51, 180, and 12. Copy flip, 118, 51, 180, and 12. Then I do ellipse 2 for to highlight the nose in black, 84, 65, 18, and 9. And then I copy it but change it to the lighter muted green, 90, 64, 18, and 7. And at this point, I know I couldn't do the eyes the way I couldn't do a custom set eyes. And the angry eyes probably work on this better anyway, so I just decided to go with angry eyes and not cut back anywhere else. One of the few times that I'll actually use a preset that's at in black, 98, 89, 9, and 19. And then shield for his little goatee, shield 5, sorry, in black, 88, 13, 9, and 10. And then I did arc to kind of highlight his head a little bit better in black, 124, -7, 341, and 19. Then another arc to kind of show a little bit more worm-like. That's in black, -144, -78, 262, and 19. And then copy it, flip it, 17, -83, 53, and 19. And then the word tequila in font 7. I did that at 64, -70, 355, and 11. And then the word worms in font 7 in black. -13, -18, 355, and 30. And then I copied it and did it again in yellow. There's a reason I did this to kind of give more of a 3D effect into it. And I did that in the yellow. And that's also at font 7. And that's at -19, -116, 355, and 30. So it's a little offset. Okay. And there you go, guys. 31 layers, but like I said, I would take if you look at the jersey, you'll see a slight square. And then when I delete it, it'll look much better. Hold on, save it, come back. See, look in uniform. Come on, there. See how it looks in uniform? Looks much better. Sorry, I deleted the wrong one. My bad. I did delete the main logo, not that one. There you go. There you go. Now it looks way better on that jersey. All right, so there you go, guys. Please like and subscribe. Happy to hear the feedback and enjoy.